All right, Shalom. Shalom, call Haloyim, like Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rachakwadash. Double honor to the head elders, the apostles and bishops, a great millstone. Shalom to you, Akim, out there, the hopeful elect, pushing his word in sincerity and truth. Welcome to another installment of Psalm of the Day. It's your brother Yazayan, Lord willing, edified. Psalm 60, to the chief musician upon Shushandanath, Miktam of David, to teach when he strove with Aram Naharaim, and with Aram Zobah, when Joab returned and smote of Edom in the valley of Salt 12,000. O Most High Power, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, thou hast cast us off, thou hast scattered us, thou hast been displeased, O turn thyself to us again. Read it, First Samuel, Second Samuel, First Chronicles, Second Chronicles, to get, the historical background, for yourself, so you can understand what David was talking about. But King David at the time, in the ancient world, he was fighting multiple enemies at once. In this particular case, he was fighting the Syrians to the north and the Edomites to the south. Okay, so that's a tidbit of history right there. Thou hast made the earth to tremble, thou hast broken it, heal the breaches thereof, for it shaketh. All right. Thou hast showed thy people hard things. Yeah, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, Latinos, Native Americans have been showed hard things by way of slavery, the curses. Deuteronomy 28:15 on down. Thou hast made us to drink the wine of astonishment. Yeah, you go into the books of Lamentation, of Jeremiah, written by Baruch. It speaks about this astonishment, and also it speaks about it in the curses in Deuteronomy 28. Thou hast given a banner to them that fear thee. Who's those that fear the Lord? All right, the prophets. All right, the elect. Okay, and the banner is what? A banner is a signet, is a like a landmark, if you will. Well, this signet and landmark that we have is the knowledge, wisdom, understanding of these scriptures. All right, through Yahushai. The scriptures in Isaiah 13 says to lift up a banner upon a high mountain. And what is that banner? Is this truth? This is how you be able to tell the real, the people, those that believe in the Most High, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, that it may be displayed because of the truth, Salah. And that's what we all about here. We're all about the truth here. Great Millstone, in particular, all we give you is the truth, Now, these different lessons that brothers do is all about the truth. It's all about Yahushai, That thy beloved, like the scriptures say, I come, lo, I come. It is in the volume of the book, it is written of me. And Yahushua said it. He said it himself. I am the way, truth, and the life. You see? Verse 5, that thy beloved may be delivered. That's what we're seeking, bro. That's what we're seeking, man. We're seeking to be the beloved of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, to be delivered, man. Delivered out of Babylon the Great, America. Save with thy right hand, another similitude of Yahushai. And hear me. All right, the Most High has spoken in his holiness. I will rejoice. I will divide Shechem and mete out the valley of Succoth. All right. And yeah, man, these are areas, in the Holy Land, that our forefathers have, like Abraham, have I have dealings with. Shechem and Succoth. These were territories that King David at that time was seeking to, rule over, surely, which, that's pretty much solidifying his rulership from the Most High. Yahweh Bashim Shai co-signing his rulership on the earth. Gilead is mine and Manasseh is mine. And we know Gilead, that's the land of where these tribes, I think the half tribe of Reuben and the half tribe of Manasseh was given that land. Ephraim also is the strength of mine head, because there was warriors that came out of the tribe of Ephraim as well. And then it says Judah is my lawgiver, representing, the head tribe would be the one that has the kingship. Moab is my washpot. Moab is my washpot, all right? Which is a basin. A washpot is a basin to clean dirty feet. It represents servitude, humiliation. Over Edom will I cast out my shoe. That's also representing, a negative position, a negative position that these Edomites and Moabites will be in. They'll be in servitude. Philistia triumphed thou because of me, meaning that's how these heathens came into rulership. That's how they got into the positions that they were in, because the Most High willed it. Who will bring me into the strong city? Who will lead me into Edom? All right. Now, you see how I ended with Edom, because that's the prophecy. All right. That's the blessing that Isaac gave unto Esau, because Esau was prophesied to eventually rule the earth. All right. Now, of course, Petra, that is the land of Edom, but now the whole world is a Petra, so to speak, in that sense, especially the so-called United States of America. Okay, Babylon the Great. Will not thou, O power, Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, which has cast us off, and thou, O power, Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, which did not go out with our armies? Right. You got to read into what David was talking about, and is basically because, there were certain struggles that Israel faced during the time of King David's rulership. Nonetheless, he still ruled 40 years, 7 years out of Hebron and 33 years in Jerusalem. Give us help from trouble, for vain is the help of man. Right, and what do we know is coming? We know that Jacob's trouble is going to reach its height in Babylon the Great. And vain is the help of man, all right? We're not going to be able to be, helped by flesh and blood. We're going to need divine intervention. Through Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, we shall do valiantly. For he it is that shall tread down our enemies. All right, and that's ultimately our sentiment, man. We waiting on Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, like he said to do. Wait thou upon me till I rise up into the prey. All right. For my determination is to gather the nations. You see what's going on in the world stage, in the world news, if you're up on it. We're just biding the time. We're just biding the time right now, praying and hoping that Yahweh Bashim Yahushai will see us through to deliver us, man. All right, and our enemies are going to be below us, our subjects, when Yahushua return. So with that, that was it. Was another installment of Psalm of the Day. Lord willing, you edified. Shalom.